The Foothills Trail, which is a 76-mile trail, it can be pretty harsh. I mean, we have the highest fully contained mountain in South Carolina that you have to go over when you're near one of the state parks. And what kind of food do you eat? Especially somebody like myself who's kind of concerned at my age that I'm getting the nutrients I need. But anyway, here's kind of a rundown of what I eat when I go out. This is, and this may vary. It may change a little bit, changes up a little bit depending upon whether it's breakfast or supper or whatever it is. But anyway, this is oatmeal with raisins. The raisins are in there for sweetening. I don't add sugar. I also include a little bit of pink salt. And these things right here, these are electrolyte replacements for me. And the Activate C here, this is like an immune complex that activates your immune system along with the vitamin C and the zinc and the things. This is Replenish. This is something for my joints that gives them extra strength. This is something here that I eat as a snack bar, and it's got fiber and good things in it as well. It's got omegas, and I'm not a meat eater, but I'm taking, I'm taking this particular product that Vicky sealed up for me, and then we have this here. This is it's a protein bar. And if I eat this and drink water, it'll last me about 4 hours of activity. And then in the evening when I get into camp, roll into camp, I've made this this very inexpensive meal for myself. And what I've done here is I take these Knorr sides. You get these at Walmart, and 2.5 servings, and you can get all kinds of different flavors you want. What I like about them is that no artificial flavors, preservatives, colors, artificial sources, no added MSG, etc. And I can cut that in half. And when I do cut that in half, and if I add 2 tablespoons of minute rice and these freeze-dried peas, 2 tablespoons of freeze-dried peas and 2 tablespoons of freeze-dried carrots, then that makes a really good supper for me. And it's plenty enough for me that I don't want to eat any more than that. And I've added these little guys in here, 1 bite or 2 of something like this. That's kind of the rundown of what I will take with me when I'm going there. I will add that I take also this, I bought this at Costco, a whole case of these things. I pour the ingredients out, and I simply use these particular containers because they will not leak. They're excellent, and it weighs less than 1 ounce. And so I put my filtered water in there so that I can have things to drink. There's one more product that I use, and I'll tell you about that in just a little bit. But that is basically my source of food and what I eat when I'm out there on the trail. This little packet is called Activate C. That's because it activates your immune complex system in your body. And so it's more than just vitamin C. It also contains, when I go onto the website, it contains vitamin E, contains zinc, contains vitamin C, 1,200 milligrams, contains astragalus, I guess it's called, and this is something that activates or enhances your immune system. And then it also contains this extract of black chokeberry, which is very high in antioxidants. And you get this when I'm at home. I get this right here, and but when I'm on the trail, I use these right here and put them into my drink. And that's how I get it down during the day, and it's very good. It tastes really good. I include it in my smoothies in the morning, and it's just something to help sweeten things up and give them the kick that I need. So this little packet is called Replenish Extra Strength, and I have a personal witness that this stuff really works. I was at one point in my life desperately needing to do something for my joints, and it pulled me right out of that. But this is the kind of thing that, as it says here, maintains healthy cartilage, cushions joints, promotes elasticity, and eases joint discomfort. And this product works really well. Put it into a little 16-ounce container or bottle and of filtered water when I'm on the trail, and I can drink it. It tastes really good, and you'll enjoy that. I enjoy it. It's amazing how much I sweat when I'm out there on the trail. My clothes get soaked, and they're that way all day long when I'm going up those mountains. And so it doesn't take long if I'm drinking water to really dilute the amount of electrolytes in my system. Electrolytes, they're needed for proper muscle function. So I'll add 1 or 2 of these into my water bottles and drink that throughout the day, and that helps me and replenishes my electrolytes for me. They both taste good, Lemon Blast and Ruby Red Grapefruit, and I like both of them equally well. but that's one of the things that gets me through the day when I'm hiking those long miles. This is called an access bar, and I take one for each day, and it's really a patented bar. It has quite the technology. It's been proven to access the fat and burn fat for energy instead of carbohydrate, and that helps reduce the amount of lactic acid buildup in your body when it burns fat instead of carbohydrate for fuel. This is a protein bar, and I will include one in my pack for each day that I intend to be out there hiking on the trail. As it shows here on their website, it has 20 grams of protein. It also has 7 grams of fiber. It tastes good, and usually I'll get about 4 good hours, hiking hours, out of one of these bars, along with just drinking water. So that helps me quite a bit. I'll also pack one of these Simply Fit snack bars in my bag for each day that I'm going to be out there on the trail. I like this one. It's chocolate caramel coconut, and if you look on the box right here, it kind of gives an idea of what it's all about. But it's an excellent source of ALA omega-3s. It's a good source of fiber. It's got 5 grams of protein. It's low in sodium. There are no artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners. And so it's a little bit better product than your regular snack bar. And so I prefer to take this on the trail. So one of the products that I left out that I really like is a kid's drink. It's a kid's chocolate shake. And here I am, an adult, but I like this stuff. It tastes really good, and it's called Shakeables. It's a daily nutrition shake for kids. I will also include some of my adult supplements and take them at the time that I might drink this chocolate shake on the trail. Okay, so there you have it. That's what kind of fuels me for a day of hiking in the mountains. Doesn't seem like that's enough food, but it is. You know, to change things up, I might include in my pack on one day, sometime around noon, to eat something, pull it out of my pack. I don't want to stop and heat up anything, start the stove or anything like that. So I might just take one of these tuna creations, this honey barbecue, and just eat it cold on the trail. Or I might take one of these yellowfin tuna with extra virgin olive oil, because out there you really need the oils. And so I might take something like that. These are alternatives that I might add to my pack. Hey, another alternative that I might slip into my pack for a particular day are these snackies. These are freeze-dried. Freeze-dried quality is usually pretty good quality when you're trying to get fruits and veggies. So I might include that in my pack. Hey, other options for the evening meal might be something like this Alfredo broccoli. It's fettuccine and broccoli in a Parmesan Romano cheese flavored sauce. Again, no artificial stuff. And other examples of flavors I might have is the taco rice. I've already got this one made up right here. And it says taco rice, boil 30 seconds, steep 15 minutes, add 1 cup of water, plus maybe a little extra water. In other words, I tell myself what to do when I'm making these things up. I've already added the minute rice and things that I may need to extend it a little bit. Here's another one, to be Mexican rice. And so you see, you have options out there. And again, all of these, no artificial flavors or preservatives. So you have options out there to change up your meals. You could also change up your breakfast, and I could show you sometime how I can change up my breakfast as well. Okay, these are definitely not cashews. These are free-dried peas that we get from Thrive Life, and I just have them in this little jar here, this little plastic container. And these make great additions to these meals right here that I was talking about before. And this also comes from Thrive. It's freeze-dried, and these are carrot dices. And when you put them in your little pot and let them steep for a little bit, they turn out really well. So I'm trying to get the veggies into my diet that you don't usually get when you're on the trail. Okay, so I put all the food that I would consume in one day in a plastic bag, and we're weighing this, and we see that for a day's worth of food, that's 1 pound, 4.5 ounces. That's pretty light, but still, the heaviest pack that I have in my whole pack is my food. And so if you're going on a 5-day hike, if you're going on a 4-day hike, you need to take 5 days of food, and you multiply 5 times the weight that you have right here, and that'll give you an idea of how heavy that pack's going to be relative to food.